Hi, everyone. I'm Sabrina Dhami, and welcome to your 13 Now afternoon update on this Tuesday, August 2nd. And we begin with breaking new details on a series of shootings in Albany. 6 people shot in total, 1 person died. Kumi Tucker is just back in the newsroom gathering some new details on this. And Kumi, what have you learned?
Well, Sabrina, it was certainly a very violent overnight in the city of Albany. We had 2 separate shootings, and both of those took place in less than an hour. So the first one was at around 1:20 in the morning. Police were called for a report of gunfire. I believe that they went to Central Avenue near Quayle Street first, but then they realized that the shooting actually took place closer to Lexington Avenue. And there they say they found evidence of gunfire at the scene, some ballistics evidence, and they also found 2 men who had been injured there. But they also say that at around the same time, 3 men walked into the emergency room at Albany Med with gunshot wounds. And through their investigation, they believe that those 3 men were also injured at that scene. So a total of 5 men ranging in age from 28 years old to 51 years old had been injured at that scene near Central Avenue and near Lexington Avenue. And then about 2:15 in the morning, so that's less than an hour later, also on Central Avenue, more gunfire. Police say this time it was at a place on Central Avenue near Ontario Street, just west of Ontario Street. Police say that they found a 36-year-old man shot, fatally wounded outside the building, although through their investigation now they believe that he may have been shot inside that building, but they found him outside that building, and unfortunately he was found dead at the scene. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Now his identity is 36-year-old. We've told 36 years old. We were told that he is from Albany, but his name has not been released at this point. We went to the scene today, and at that scene on Central near Ontario, police were there inside and outside the building. We saw at least 2 police cars there. The door was open, and people in that neighborhood told me that that was a sort of an after hours club. Police have not confirmed that, but we were able to catch up with Mayor Kathy Sheehan today and asked her about the shooting. And she said, this is a very preliminary investigation, but even in the early stages, she was able to say that that building has been cited several times by the codes department for code violations. And that she also believes that the shooting was a result of some kind of an argument or a fight between 2 people inside that building. We asked police if the 2 shooting incidents so close together are related, and they weren't able to say. They said that's still under investigation.
Kumi, a lot of new details just coming in on this. Again, it happened overnight, and you're just back with these new details and more to come starting live at 4 as you continue to put the story together. Kumi, thank you so much for joining us with that.
Sure thing.
All right, if you took a look outside, you may have seen a downpour not too long ago, depending on where you live. Of course, the heat, humidity is back. Let's bring in meteorologist Reed Kissel back into this conversation. Right outside our studios here, Reed, a downpour just about 10 minutes ago.
I know I was going to go put stuff in my car, and I went over to the door and I went, never mind, maybe in a couple more minutes we'll come back out and try that again, because I, the meteorologist, even forgot an umbrella today. So
hey, how about that? So just a taste of what's to come, perhaps?
It's something that we can definitely expect to see when we get this kind of heat and humidity for sure. There's always that potential for a pop-up shower or two, and that's kind of what we're seeing today. And it's going to be a pretty big pattern, actually, as we head into the rest of the week ahead. So if we look at the temperatures outside, you can kind of see right now in Albany itself, we're sitting at 85 degrees, 86 in 85 in Glens Falls, 86 in Albany, 82 in Pittsfield, 78 out in Duanesburg still. And you can see the view out over the Albany skyline, a couple of clouds starting to form out there as well, some light winds from the southwest. And this is the end result on the first morning live Doppler radar. A few showers starting to pop up. A couple of them have some heavier downpours to them. The main ones now starting to push into Albany County. You can see that heavier downpour that Sabrina just mentioned now just starting to clear out of Albany, making its way over into Rensselaer County. So a couple pockets of some heavier downpours, very short-lived, and you can see off to our north too, a couple of stronger downpours as well, especially as you get up towards the Lake George area. And the good news is with all of these, they're just heavy downpours. There's no lightning associated with them, no thunderstorms just yet. There is the potential with some of these as they form up later on this afternoon that we could have a couple rumbles of thunder in the mix. Nothing looking to be on the severe side, though, so that's good news for us there. So hour by hour, Still a chance for a few spotty showers as we get through the evening commute, but the good news is we do dry out once we get towards 9 o'clock on, and we'll be looking at a dry Wednesday as a whole overall. So that's good news for us there. And another thing that I thought was interesting to point out for us, Sabrina, was we've had, including today now, 28 consecutive days of 80-degree weather or above, which the record is 44 days from June 28th to August 10th of 2018. But that streak does not look like it's going to be ending anytime soon. If we look at the next few days, 90 for tomorrow, 96 for Thursday, 85 on Friday. And so tomorrow, a hot, humid day, many spots getting towards the mid to upper 80s for sure. And that's what we're going to be seeing for this afternoon. Temperatures right towards the mid to upper 80s. Some clouds with some sunny breaks in the mix, a spotty shower, maybe a rumble of thunder tonight. We turn partly cloudy. It's still warm, though. Overnight lows down to low 60s, and you can see that 80-degree streak is going to be staying with us well into the week ahead. And it's hot and it's humid, and we have that potential for scattered showers and thunderstorms almost every day.
It's a true summer, right?
It is. It's a true summer. But it's also fair to note it's a more dry summer than what we've been used to, and it's a little bit warmer than it has been in comparison to what we're used to in regards to 80 degrees and above streak.
Right. Okay. Well, Reed, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you live at 4.
You got it.
All right, let's get an update on the situation in downtown Albany, the central warehouse and the ongoing situation there. The city of Albany is firing back at the owner of that building after claims that he made that the city's trying to shut him out. You'll recall the issues that started Friday, Amtrak service being shut down in downtown Albany on the tracks there because of concerns of concrete pieces falling. So let's bring in Stella Porter one more time, who is focusing on this story today. You spoke with the mayor this morning about it, the owner of that building yesterday. So Stella, what's the latest today?
Yeah, Sabrina, the mayor this morning had a
Stella, we may have lost Stella. Okay, we will try to get her back, but in the meantime, I do have a few details to share with you regarding the situation at Central Warehouse. Mayor Sheehan this morning did not mince words. She's calling out the owner of the building for neglecting it. And let's bring in some video that we have from yesterday, fresh video. The mayor says that the owner of the Central Warehouse, Evan Blum, is in denial that the building needs serious and immediate attention. Evan Blum has claimed that the city had engineers exaggerate a report on the building in an effort to push him out as owner. Mayor Sheehan says the city needed to get eyes on that dangerous situation. And of course, contractors were working on fixing that issue yesterday and getting those tracks open. They were closed again since Friday. So a lot of people had some inconvenience because of that. So Stella's going to join us live at 4 to update us on the new details she has on that. Meantime, we do want to hear from you about this. We have a Twitter poll up asking what you think should happen to that property, the Central Warehouse property. Should it be turned into offices, retail, apartments? Should the whole thing just come down altogether? So you can go there right now on the News Channel 13 Twitter page and vote, share your opinion on that. Some breaking news. The CEO of a Schenectady business died after crashing in a professional motorcycle race in Minnesota. His name is Scott Broidy. He died after crashing during a qualifying session for the Moto America's Stock 1000 race. The track canceled all track activity after this happened out of respect. Broidy owned and was the CEO of the engineering firm Innovative Test Solutions based in Schenectady, and he was 50 years old. National Night Out returns to a lot of our local cities for the first time in a long time, really since the pandemic hit. Albany, Cohoes, Schenectady, they're all holding events tonight. Also, Waterville for the very first time is holding a National Night Out event. It's at Veterans Memorial. It's from 5 to 7. The mayor will be doing the cooking there, Mayor Charles Patricelli. National Night Out is an opportunity for communities and police departments to work on their relationship and create a partnership. So again, that's tonight, 5 to 7. That is your 13 Now update. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sabrina Dhami. We'll see you live at 4.